It was 30 years ago that the Texas Parks and Wildlife television series, originally known as Made in Texas, got its start. To celebrate this milestone, we're taking a look back at some of the interesting stories and unique characters that we've discovered over the past 3 decades. In 1990, we took a look at some of Central Texas's favorite swimming holes and what was being done to protect these unique resources.
Central Texas is the location for some of the finest swimming holes in the country. They are places that give us a glimpse into the unspoiled corners of Texas, places that remain much the same as when prehistoric peoples gathered at these spots, claiming the banks as their first permanent homes. Many swimming holes are traditional gathering places for families and friends. Krause Springs, just outside of Spicewood, is such a place. Located on the property of Mr. Elton Krause, who bought it some 40 years ago.
Years ago, I was baptized here on this place. And we have lots of weddings here, receptions.
The sound of running water is a soothing backdrop to the lush green maidenhair ferns and the canopy of towering cypress trees that envelop the pool. For those looking for a bit more adventure, there's Devil's Waterhole at Inks Lake State Park in Burnett County. The dark water, surrounded by orange cliffs of granite and quartz, provides for a kind of natural amusement park, complete with all the noise, peril, and excitement of a roller coaster ride. Swimming holes are also places of solitude and meditation. For some, these pockets of natural beauty become an integral part of their daily lives.
It's just real refreshing. It's like a daily baptism or something. I don't know how to describe it.
I come here basically because it's just, like I said, a really special place. It's there's a solitude of peace.
You guys just totally go for it.
The fact that our springs, rivers, and streams are threatened by uncontrolled growth is becoming a highly charged political battle in many communities throughout Texas. This is what all the shouting's about. In the heart of Austin is Barton Springs Pool, one of the largest natural spring-fed swimming holes in Texas. A mist of confusion has risen concerning the effect that development is having on the health of the springs. It has become a fight, the two most vocal groups being those who want to continue a program of development on top of the recharge zone and those who oppose any new construction at all.
As of last count, if my numbers are correct, we have 378 speakers in the box who have signed up. We can hear approximately 100 speakers tonight.
We need stronger protection in our watershed, in our inner city, not the mayhem against our environment which will result with weakening amendments.
You must find all the causes of pollution and treat them.
You will represent all the city of Austin, and don't get caught up in the cause célèbre of the moment. Please continue the growth.
I think without water we won't have life. With all due respect, I cannot get away from the feeling that the new ordinance, as proposed, is simply a no-growth ordinance.
It is very simple. If you build over the aquifer, you will pollute our water supply. The data utilized to justify this ordinance has been manipulated, fitted, converted, and ultimately ignored by the staff to meet the political agenda of growth controls through water quality.
It is my hope that you will realize that while a few small businessmen may be inconvenienced by a decision to pass this strengthened ordinance, it will also stop the destruction of a city, not just a swimming hole.
There is no doubt that these natural resources are being damaged. The challenge is to control and hopefully repair as much of the damage as possible. In Salado, a citizens group has formed to monitor the many springs that feed the river running through town.
We are just a group of citizens who are concerned with the quality of water in our little creek, which is our town treasure and our village treasure. We don't have a town. And so what we are doing is just to try to ride herd on what is happening with our creek, and if it should have something go wrong, we want to be right on top of it. We have 4 teams which are designed to help supplement the recording of the quality of the water in the creek by the Texas Water Commission. They have trained us to gather a sample each month from 4 different sites.
Should take about 4 or 5 drops.
Until color is faint,
yeah,
for that, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I guess that's
what you
want right there, and don't put any more in.
We check the water temperature, we check the pH, or the amount of alkalinity in the water. We check the dissolved oxygen and the dissolved solids, or the conductivity of the water.
Amazing.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing? Oh, great.
That must have been the right amount.
Or is that
ought to be clear.
The monitoring here is simply to make us feel better if we see some little kids here swimming in the creek. If we've checked it, well, and we know that there's nothing bad happening with the water, well, we can watch them with a clear conscience.
Both citizen groups and government agencies must take the responsibility for the future of these natural resources. Hamilton Pool, just 10 miles west of Bee Cave in Travis County, was purchased by the county in 1985. The preserve is now managed as a natural area, with emphasis on habitat protection and restoration. Since its purchase, the pool has slowly begun to return to its original natural state.
There's got to be some better answers. Right now we have a lot of questions and not many people able to answer them. The main thing we are concerned about is just to keep a place so the kids and the grandkids and the friends can play in the creek.